So, okay, weiter geht's. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Nice. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay. So I showed it to one person already. I have to choose between Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. Yeah, why not Monica? She seems nice. It was her idea. Hi, Moan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear that. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Ah, gut, dass sie so konstruktiv ist. Ich dachte mir schon, also, ja, sie ist ein recht guter Anführer. Ich bin froh, in diesem Club zu sein. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going just with the flow until I'm settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem? Yeah. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Marwan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. That's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Damn, sie spricht über mich? Nice. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Ah gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things, too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out what kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you to have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be pretty good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already searched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole and infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, and he on the other side was looking in. Damn. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Was für ein interessantes Gedicht. Hä? Heißt das, sie hat ein Loch in ihrer Wand und jemand stalkt sie? Das habe ich gerade so mindestens überrascht am Ende. Ich hoffe mal nicht. Puh. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback, because I don't have an opinion, you know? When people ask me about music, I just say, I like all kinds of music. Nah, I mean, I'm talking about my character here. Come on, give some feedback. That's okay, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Also das macht mir gerade so ein bisschen Sorgen. Ich hoffe, es ist kein Stalker oder sowas. Vielleicht übertreibe ich auch. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this, because it's kinda coming off strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. No, das ist ein schöner Tipp. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Schön. Sehr schön, ich muss es allen zeigen. Dann gehe ich zu Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes before then enough time for her to finish reading. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's bad. It's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that she's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Oh, okay. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as she demeanor total changes. Demeanor. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if this is a rare opportunity for her. Oh, she's cute. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, hübsche Handschrift. Ich finde so cool, dass sie alle verschiedene Handschriften haben. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickened blue-green blue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light frickles, I frickle back. Schön. Das ist ein schönes Feedback, schönes Poem, schönes Gedicht. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Hä, die ist in Ordnung. Das Gedicht von Monika war viel schwerer zu lesen. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Marwan. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets are often expressive through their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her name, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Ah, schön. Ey, let's go. Natsuki, hier komme ich. So, dann machen wir Natsuki und dann zum nächsten Part. Schweigen. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just, it didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Sehr schön. Sehr mutig. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. You say that to all the girls, right? I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I've decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor with her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Puh. Sehr schön, wir haben alle Gedichte durchgelesen. Junge. Okay, wir sehen uns im nächsten Part wieder, wo wir wieder ein bisschen Literatur behandeln. Ja, wird bestimmt Spaß machen. Au revoir.